Welcome back. In the previous part, we entered these ruins here, got into a little bit of a scuffle. But just before that, Asbel and Richard fell to their doom. Just one level below, really. Would not fell that far. But there should be a skit around somewhere, I think. What's this device? I think that allows me to switch party members. There's definitely a skit somewhere. There you are. Gentlemanly behavior.
Ow!
That wound must be more serious than you thought.
Yeah, maybe. I sure wish Cheria was here.
Of course. You finally reunite with Cheria after a half year, only to be torn asunder once more.
Actually, that's not what I
understand, and yet, why so long? Cheria has been busy with her work, but I know she's had many occasions to return to Lhant.
She's been back twice, and both times I was in important meetings with my people.
Fool! What am I going to do with you, Asbel?
Huh?
Who is more important, the woman who comes all the way to see you or some inconsequential vassal?
Hey, my vassals aren't inconsequential.
Clearly, I need to educate you on the many great facets of gentlemanly behavior.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Oh, it would have been interesting to hear. Oh, it's just a shop. Alright then. So, anything I want to buy in here? I could buy some loads of tofu. Let's buy all the tofu. Yeah, loads of tofu. Oh, I already sorted that. Okay then, elegant feather. Let's get some stuff going. So, what the... I don't know, I guess I need it at some point. Dragon scale. Make a black ring. Sharp fang. Decisive dice. Ooh, that's a nice die. I'd like something like that. Does anybody know where I can buy one like that? No particular reason. It's just... it looks cool. That's pretty much it. Beef potato stew. Some lovely fish and chips. Do you fancy some fish and chips? I already had some thinking about it. That's pointless. Yeah, strange. Anyway. Alright, so what else we got? So we can combine these things together. Maybe give one to Richard. Alright, so what we got in terms of weapons? These two cannot be dualized. Well, that's annoying. But these things can, so... silver ore, restore some HP when you're near death. Oh, I like that, actually. That's Crusader. Boost the effect of your recovery arts. Poison reduce, we'll go with that. Seems good, seems good. Okay, so let's actually equip onto Richard. Not that. Physical attack or CC up to 10 at the start. Let me go with that. Although I could actually combine those two and see what I end up with. So what do we get? CC up. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Okay, so... equip. There we go, 10 up, but we get some better stuff in my opinion. Right, okay, so... what's our stamp card at? So maybe we can buy something else now? Magic card number 50! Yay! That's great, let's get some more of them, because I will need them. It's going to avoid as many enemies as possible as we make our way through this... I was going to say DLC. It feels like DLC. Ooh! Alright then, let's just use touch to see if there's any costumes I could unlock. I think there is. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Alright, so, I know there's one costume, but I don't like that costume. The one from Tales of Destiny 2. It doesn't fit Richard. I need other costumes. Sure there's one somewhere, but... oh well. Oh well. Right, so, let's actually start advancing then. Messed around a little bit there with a few things. Had a skit. A lovely chibi scene. I do love these chibi scenes. I really do. So where are we going here? I think this is fairly simple in terms of where you go, by the way. Like, there's not much to explore. It's very linear. You just have to take these sort of like turns off to the side here and there and you'll get everything pretty much. There's only a few things towards the end, I believe. It'll be slightly different. Like maybe you'd like meant to go here or something to get a skit.
I hope Cheria and the others are doing all right.
They probably are.
Hubert and Captain Malik are there. I'm sure they're fine. Anyway, This place seems safe. Why don't we rest for a bit?
Because we've got things to do. Rest? Now?
Hey, Richard,
Yes?
do you ever think about the future? I mean, decades from now?
Just tell him you love him, fool.
Where'd that come from?
Sophie was talking about how I'm gonna leave her behind when I die. I told her it was decades away and she shouldn't worry about it. I mean, I hadn't even really thought about it myself. But that just made her more upset. She said the years would pass in no time at all.
Is that why she isn't here?
It made me realize how differently she experiences time.
She seems so human. Sometimes I forget she won't grow old and die like the rest of us.
I've always treated her like a normal person, and I don't regret that at all. But at the same time, I haven't given the future a whole lot of thought.
Perhaps these are thoughts you should share with her instead of keeping them to yourself. If she mentioned it to you, it's likely a concern she's had for some time.
That's true.
You were able to accept Lambda's loneliness. If anyone can help Sophie with hers, it's you.
You're right. Thanks for talking to me.
Happy to help. Come on. I'm sure the others are getting worried.
It really is like, when you consider, like, out of the two options, as I consider it, like, Asbel could end up with Richard or Cheria. It's like, Richard seems like the more obvious choice.
Then let's go.
It's like, yes, I understand they still need to have heirs, and that's how this world works, etc. So they could have, like, sort of like these sham marriages of some sort, as long as the person understands what they're getting into, etc. Sort of like a... What would the male version of a mistress be? I don't know. That sort of deal. It's like, yeah, they'd be fine. I don't see a problem with it. They still need to have heirs. They still need to carry on, like, their... like bloodlines, etc, etc, etc. But it's like, yeah, sure. Just, you two obviously like each other in that way. I wonder how the others are doing. Switch parties.
I can't make out anything from up here.
Asbel, Richard, are you okay?
We're fine. Keep going. We'll meet you up ahead.
I fell into a box.
Okay, be careful down there.
That's my brother. Tough as a rock, if nothing else.
And that's because there's nothing in his head.
We should move before more monsters show up.
Or if the ground, caves in again. Ding-a-ding-ding. Alright, so I don't think there's any skits around here, so let's go get that chest. But this is pretty much how this dungeon works. It's like back and forth between the two parties, so we can actually proceed onwards and get what we need. Like, because there'll be, like, times where it's like, these guys need to activate something so something downstairs works, etc, etc, etc. You get the idea. It's just a simple back and forth kind of puzzly dealy. Some lavender. Oh, lovely. Do I have any of the stuff that makes that better, though? I can make red lavender or whatever it's called. Something like that, isn't it?
There certainly are a lot of monsters down here.
There's one on the way.
I just hope what we're doing helps to lessen the attacks on our people.
Your relief organization must have been heavily taxed recently. Are you getting enough rest?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just glad I can help somehow. I was so sick as a child, I never thought I'd be able to do anything. I guess I'm trying to make up for it now.
That's good for the people, but what about you? What about you and Asbel? My mother says he's been swamped with marriage proposals.
I thought he had 2.
Oh?
Guys like him may be slow on the uptake, but once they make a choice, things tend to move quickly.
Well, I wish he'd hurry up so our mother can stop worrying about it.
Why don't you get married first? That might help ease her mind a little.
Well, why are we talking about me now?
Because you're his brother?
Don't play dumb. We've all heard about your possible engagement to the president's daughter.
Oh my.
What? Really?
How do you know about that?
People talk, I listen. At this rate, you'll be the new president of Strata in no time.
Hubert, when did this happen?
It's nothing to do with me. The president brought up the idea of his own accord. And even if I did marry her, that doesn't mean I'd take over Strata. The presidency is not passed down through a bloodline. I thought you knew that.
Yes, bloodlines, that's what I was thinking of.
Hey, wait up!
Kids these days.
Indeed. Although I want to talk. Yeah. Right, so where are we going? What we're doing? What's happening? There's a shop. Oh, hello. The marrying type.
Marriage, huh? That's a wonderful thing.
That's strange talk, coming from a lifelong bachelor.
They say that when life breaks your spirit, a wife can help to mend it. And when you find yourselves apart, you need only shut your eyes to see her again.
Until she seizes control of your life one piece at a time and you find your own hopes and dreams put on hold. You can't even spend your own salary. You have to beg permission for every little thing you want to buy. Precious belongings you've labored to collect are tossed like so much junk. And yet she thinks nothing of taking your purse and blowing all your coin on some fancy hat.
That's very specific. Have you been married before?
Even a cursory examination of the topic proves that this is the only outcome. Instead of selecting a wife who intends to live solely through her husband's station, one should seek an independent-minded woman that... Yes, well, I think I've said enough. And if you're so eager to endorse the institution of marriage, perhaps you should get married yourself.
In any case, marriage is a wonderful thing. Don't you agree, Cheria?
Cheria?
Huh? Oh, right, marriage. Yeah, sure, you should marry someone if you want. I can't imagine doing it myself.
Cheria?
Waiting until you've completed all the things you want to do would be pretty selfish. Wouldn't it?
There's a little chippies. I love the chippies so goddamn much. This is so cute. Anyway, where are we going? What are we doing? I think it's up here. I think this is just to a chest. Nope, that's to switch party members. Okay, we won't go back then. So we need to actually knock down this orange thing right there. My throat's going a bit dry. Then I could sense it happening. Yes, and then we can proceed onwards. Ding! It's this ding noise. It's so satisfying of a noise. Just ding! I'm not sure what the noise is from. Like, what would they have done to replicate this noise? It's like an anvil, maybe? Ding! I don't know. Just checking if there's any more I need to activate over here while we're here. Because it's like, bing! That's clearly one. Looks clearly, because here we're going to actually go the wrong way from the looks of it. But we will be able to get this chest. Verbena. Verbena indeed. You have won today's special prize. Again, that's a reference. Uvavu. Let me see if anybody actually knows what that's a reference to. I wonder how Asbel is doing. Switch parties. Whoa. Oh, damn it.
Take long.
This is the greatest music, isn't it? It's like, because we haven't got any actual costumes that are from other games, so it's sort of like, yeah, this is the actual Grace's music.
Let's keep moving.
But yeah, it's interesting with Hubert there, but what he was saying, he clearly seems to be after someone who's independent, that he's carefree, just who can follow their own ways, you know, that sort of thing. I wonder if there's anybody we can think of who would actually fit that requirement. It's like it's clearly question marks. I wonder how the others are doing. That's not what I want. I want this big thing over here. All right then, fine. I wonder how the others are doing. Right, so which way were we? That's the only problem. I can't remember where exactly we were. Ah, there we go. You see the orange thing has appeared now. Let's actually get some holy bottle going. Thank you. Oh, you're on it. You're on it. There's nothing I can do to avoid you.
Must you
I mean, I'm off on where the song is at the moment. I just know it off by heart.
Plenty of room for improvement, but we can let it slide.
I don't think we can, Hubert. I think that's it. The end times. Right, so that goes to get the chest. So I could have waited on getting the chest. Oh well. We do need to get the other orange thing going our way. Ding! That should turn dark blue. Yes. Mow! Mow! Alright, so is there anything else I can activate down here? The blue thing over there I can't actually get to at this point. See, there's another orange thing going to appear there, isn't there? An elixir! Oh, lovely. Boom, 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 boom. Ding! Ah, seriously, that noise is so satisfying to me for some reason. I don't know why, it just really is. It just rings at the right tone. Ooh, yes, yes. Right, so we're actually through here now. Okay, so do I need to go over there? I was just lucking game. So mean. Oh, you done it again?
Nice, Richard. That was impressive.
Well, I'm nowhere near your level, Asbel.
Alright, we get it, we know what's going on here. Just admit you love each other. It's so simple. I don't want to, like, miss anything. I don't think I've missed anything. I think this is just the way back. Oh, no, there's this big thing, isn't there? Eloquent stone? Renewing the past.
Wait a minute. I feel like I've seen something like this before.
It was in the ruins beneath Wallbridge.
Yeah, that's right. Where we saw the illusion of Sophie.
Asbel, I need to ask you a question. Can you ever forgive me for Sophie?
Huh? What's this all of a sudden? Did you do something to upset her?
When Lambda had taken control of me, I tried to kill her. If I'd possessed the strength to resist Lambda, to free myself from his bonds, there wouldn't have been a battle at all.
Oh, that? Yeah, Sophie was never even angry about that. Look, Richard, she fought you because it was her duty as Protos Haste. But even so, she kept reminding herself that you were her friend, and she held back when you fought.
I never knew she was struggling with such emotion.
If it makes you feel better, we can go back to the tree and renew our friendship pact with Sophie. It might be a nice way for us to relive those days.
It just might be.
I mean, is that wise? It's like Lambda's gonna be there as well, you know. That's the thing, Lambda's still around. You haven't actually solved that problem, really. So, Right, so that's actually... which way are we meant to go here? Ah, orange thingy. Ding! Good enough for me. Where's this going? Ahaha! Some kind of suspicious powder. That's what I'm after, to actually improve the items, isn't it? That's what I was after. So long, can you just not quickly get there? I thought that was going to be a little fight then. But no. Right, wonder how the others are doing. Like I said, it's still fairly linear, this, when you actually get down to it, but it's fine. Ding-a-ding-ding. So there should be an orange thing around here somewhere now. There we go! Lovely. Have we been here? I don't think we've been here. This might just be the way back for all I know. Oh no, orange thing. Ding! It's like just explore every single direction and you're fine. Not even properly following a guide with this one, by the way. It's just nice, simple dungeon, really. Alright, so we need another orange thingy, so back we go. And we should have an orange thingy of actually appeared in our path now, so I'm assuming it's this way. I'm trying to avoid you. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Let's go down first. Oh no, we've already been there because of the thing going past. Lovely. Uh-oh. Ooh, avoided it. Not much we can do here, is there? We'll go see if there's anything over here in terms of chests. Because there could be. It's going to take me a long way getting over there. You can see where the end is here, I think. How far is this going? Whoa, I thought that rock was going to hit us. Or at least take off the watermelon, which we would not want, of course. No, no. A killer fang. Let's go all the way back. Oh, it's such a long way. I think down there, like behind him right now, is actually where the boss fight takes place. Because there's obviously going to be a boss fight. I mean, come on. Why would there not be? Right, so let's switch. There we go. Lovely. Just wish it loaded the other section a bit faster. Just make sure. Yep. It's one of the things. It's like it's obviously going to do that, but it's like just want to make sure. I don't want to miss it because I could easily miss it. There. What the hell is that guy? What's magic card number 71? Who is that? Someone let me know, because he seems very, very odd. Alright, we've clearly been here before, haven't we? Yeah. We've been here before. Just had that feeling of like, yeah, we're just coming around again, aren't we? It's a way back if we need it for some reason. Why would we need a way back? I don't know.
Must you inconvenience us so? Aha! What? Gale Fang! Now, over! You can do better. Now, what? My regards! How could I?
Damn you. What was that skill?
When you misjudge your foe.
I don't remember that skill. It reminds me of Histes, when she gets to the 4 orbs appearing. It's like all the elements coming together. Ding! Alright, so this is actually where we start joining up again. Okay, because you can see that someone's meant to arrive at this point. Any skit or anything? Because I don't want to miss anything. Because obviously we're switching back over. Okay. I wonder how Asbel is doing. Ding a ding ding. There we go. So this should be the one we just so Hubert should be up ahead. Yeah, there we go. There's the 3 of them.
Asbel!
Yes?
Glad to see you're all okay.
Are the 2 of you all right?
Yeah, we're fine.
Sorry to make you worry.
I don't know what we'd do if something happened to you, King Richard.
Your concern for my well-being is touching.
That's okay, Asbel. If anything happens, I'll protect you.
Your words are wasted on me, Your Highness.
Alright, get a room.
I'm only doing what you would do for me.
Hey, come on.
I mean, look, like, you can see these 2 are like, they really should just tell each other.
This reminds me of when we were kids.
Yes, it does.
I hate to break up the happy reunion, but we need to keep moving.
Oh, let's just ruin it. Alright then, very well. I mean, that was oddly suspicious. It's almost like we're being invited. Very, very weird. Let's set Richard as the leader. Wander around as Richard. The necessary motivation.
Captain, tell me, What did the three of you discuss while we were away?
Well, Cheria talked about her efforts with the relief organization, and then Hubert said he wanted Asbel to get married soon.
I see. It's hard to imagine Asbel getting married, isn't it?
Not necessarily. I can't help but think he already has a fine prospect by his side.
You speak of Cheria, I assume. But those two seem so awkward together. I fear it isn't going well.
I hear you. I think they share the same feelings, but they just keep missing each other. You know, if a rival for their love entered in the picture, it might provide the necessary motivation. Of course! That's it!
What's it?
I'll step in to play the part of the rival.
Interesting. Show me what you would say.
Cheria, let's make out.
Captain!
Ugh!
Oh dear, oh dear. Just not right at all, just not right at all. Now I think there's actually someplace we can go. I think. Get some more items. Could be wise to do. I'm not 100%. I don't think it's that one actually. Let's try to remember in here. There's something. There's like another discovery point somewhere. Ah, I think it's that green thing. Okay. Come on. Alright, so this way? The camera angle is very odd. How far is this taking us? Oh dear god. It's like, oh, I travelled so far. No, it's this place? Oh, really? I suppose it's a way back? But can't I just use the shuttle to get back? I don't know. Aha. But I think might be an item, maybe. Yes. Something tells me this is the way back, so so let's go get this sorted. Because it's super special. Check. I'm sure Pascal could do something with this. Discovery point. No, give me the discovery. Gustworks core. The atmosphere between them.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't this what regulates the functions of the Valkanists?
This?
Yes. We'd probably need to ask Pascal to find out the particulars.
Could a malfunction in this machine be to blame for the recent increase in monster attacks?
The Valkanist itself is still functioning properly, so I doubt this is related.
I hope everything's okay back home.
I'm sure Dallin and the others are doing a fine job. Or do you lack faith in your own companions, Cheria?
No, I didn't say that.
Everyone's waiting for our return. We cannot afford to disappoint them.
Right.
Trouble in the henhouse, Asbel. The atmosphere was practically sizzling between those two.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Must be those fire arts heating up the place.
That was a stretch.
Like, what the hell, Asbel? Just like, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. He has no clue how to approach this, but again, I'm not one to talk. It's completely terrible. How I ended up with Sarah, I'll never know. Right, so we want to go. It's like I can't see to do anything. Game is like got a pole in the way. I like it when they get a thingy LF burst. It's annoying. Forgot which one is Nova for Hubert. Again, still need to sort his skills at some point. I might do that soon.
Well, that was passable.
Yeah, it could have gone better. Right, so good. Got by. That goes to a chest. We don't need the chest. That goes to save point. So let's go this way. Get this chest. I think that's it. So I think that's just, again, it just heads back to like places we've been to before. So, I don't want that. Oh, god damn it.
Okay. Prepare yourself. Dance like the damned. Instant balls.
Instant balls. Like, really, what else is he saying there other than instant balls? I honestly never figured that out.
My regards. Richard, we got this.
Ha! Like the old days.
Suppose. Right, so let's go view the skit and then we'll end this part. Actually, you know what? We'll save this skit and start the next part with this skit. That's probably a nice idea. And we'll start off with a lovely little scene. So we'll see you in the next part with Growing Old.